What's up, y'all? It's Shana B, and I'm here building with ULSTN Media. Tune in. Oh, Shana, you so fine, you blow my mind. Shana, gon' be my baby mama. Oh, Shana, you so fine, you blow my mind. Them dollars, nigga, I need them commas.
So this is ULSTN Media Build Series, platform specifically for independent artists and creators. I'm here with a very special guest, the ever so talented rapper extraordinaire, Shana B.
Yes, sir.
Shana B, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed.
That's what's up, man. How your day been going so far?
My day been good, actually. I got on TikTok and I seen there was a new trend today, like a new dance thing everybody had hopped on from St. Louis. It ain't really new. It's like a trend that already went viral, but I seen St. Louis was doing it today. Like everybody got up this morning and my whole timeline was dancing. So when they're arguing, nobody was sitting their phone up yelling at it. Nothing like that. Yeah.
It's a dance song, like a new.
No,
dance?
It's a Lloyd song, and it says it ain't stop. Wait a minute. It ain't that. It's it'll come to me. It'll come to me, but it's trending right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I ain't hip yet, so
yeah.
I'm
You'll see it.
By the time this drop, I've not.
It'll be in the algorithm. Yeah, for a minute.
So Shana, since this is your first time on the platform, I kind of like to do like. Take it back to, the beginnings, origin story, and then we kind of work our way up. So my first question to you would be, how would you describe your childhood?
My childhood was, I was a fortunate child, a fortunate family that went through a lot, though. We had our ups and downs, but my parents are entrepreneurs. Music was always rooted in my family, mm-hmm. but just like everybody else, we still had struggles. We still had times we didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
mm-hmm. Like you said, music was rooted. Like
my grandfather used to be a radio announcer back in the day. So like you hear the cool jams 95. he had like one of those kind of jobs, and then he played the saxophone. He was in the band back when we were little, and my family always was into entertainment. So like in the 70s and stuff, they would, when camcorders and all that kind of stuff was kind of just coming into play, mm-hmm. they would like act like they was doing commercials and food products. So this is the type of stuff that we watch at my family reunions or funerals or stuff like that, because that's what my family did. They always was in music. My Uncle Dino, my grandma has it's 16 of them. So one of her brothers did music a lot, and he got a band, and then start making videos for everybody. Mm-hmm. And then even till when we was little, like from the 70s on, way back into my lifetime until now,
That's what's up, man.
So it always been kind of rooted in me and already. Yeah.
Okay. So you was with your mom and your dad?
Yep, my mom and dad. Yep, I came from a 2-parent household.
And that's what's
up,
yeah. Man. Any brothers and sisters? Anything?
I got a twin brother, and then that's my sister that you just met.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, I guess when did you,
I got extended brothers too, so I say I got 3 brothers, but yeah.
I got you. You say your peoples had 16?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My great grandma had 16 kids. Yep.
Yeah. Don't nobody want to mess with you. So when did you start wanting to rap?
So I did like I said, music had already been rooted in me. So I would sing in choir in school, then I would sing in the choir at church with my papa, and then I was doing that, and honestly, I just tried something with rap. I knew that I could sing. I had sung in front of the school for years. You know what I mean? Sung like all my life. I have never had really stage fright because I was singing in front of people since I was little. So
you been singing?
We can get later. I'll explain it.
Okay.
But that was my first talent. But I wanted to do something different. My brother used to go to the studio. My sister and my brother rapped. But they rapped way before me. Even though I knew how to rap, I didn't want taking it serious. They were, but they didn't pursue it as much just because life started, you know. So when one day my brother, he was going to the studio and stuff, and I'm like, how much is it to record? And he's like, it's only $25 an hour. It was a home studio anyway, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take my material, what I got, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna find a beat, cause I didn't have a song, but I had a chord, like a hook that I wanted to use or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm gonna find a beat, and it's just gonna go from there, which kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying, to just live in the moment and rap how I was feeling right then and there for my first song. So I recorded, got that to Gotti's Got That Sack, and my first song was called Lil Rack. It was a remix to Gotti Got That Sack, and I just did it. I went to the studio with my brother, and I did it. And I went home to show my mom, and she was like, well, did you curse too much? You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, whatever.
Was these like
this is 20? This was 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm 27 now. So yeah, I was a teenager. 2015, I was 16, 17.
So you started rapping in 2015.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. 10 years ago. Yeah. So I started rapping then, and I showed my mom the song. She like, this too much cursing. So I'm like, whatever. I waited till my dad got home, and I showed him, and my daddy was all for this shit. He was like, oh no, this. I like it. So I put it on SoundCloud. And they went viral on SoundCloud because that was like the thing back in the day. And then after it went viral on SoundCloud, my dad got in contact with some people that knew Rimrod, and then Rimrod shot my first video, and then I've been Shana B ever since.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So Dad had to co-sign it.
For sure. Then to get my mama
so
in it.
You said you were singing.
I started singing first, but like growing up, I just smoked so much goddamn weed. I mean, I can still push out some notes, some harmony, and even make a great song, but I just don't feel as confident in my singing voice as I used to. And because I broke my neck in 2019, so I kind of did some damage to my vocal cords a little bit. So, yeah.
Broke your neck.
Yeah, I had a car accident. See, you missed a lot then. yeah, I had a real bad car accident in 2019. I had broke my neck and was in a coma for a minute.
Okay, so
yeah, I know it's a lot.
I mean, like, I don't know what happened.
So, one day, it was my sister. It was one of my sister's best friend's birthday, in October 2019. And she was like, shit, let's go out. I ain't really feeling it, but man, we can do it. I'm like, don't do your friend like that. Let's go. Matter of fact, I will go with you. So she was like, all right, when I get off work, I just need to find something to wear. I put her out. I picked her out some clothes to wear, you know what I'm saying? Something simple so we can have fun and we won't waste no time. We met her friend. We linked up at the Snooks on Lindell, because that's what she said, meet me up there. So we met there, and then we hopped in the car with her. And then it was it was me, Courtney, and then we got a homeboy named Michael. That was our friend Michael. It was me, Courtney, and Michael. Courtney is my sister. Kalani is the birthday girl. That's her friend. So Kalani was sitting in the front seat. My sister was in the passenger. I'm in the back, and Michael on the side. We go downtown because that's where whatever she wanted to do. It's her birthday. Yes. She's like, let's go downtown. We went downtown with her or whatever for a minute. We went to the casino. Mind you, it was so weird, because I'm at the casino and it's like, you know how you start seeing people, like, you like, damn, I ain't seen you since I was little. You know, it was one of them, like, literally, not just one person. It's like, damn, my whole neighborhood like those. It was weird, but I didn't even trip off of it. Then I seen my best friend, and she didn't even tell me she was coming. Yeah. There. I'm like, what you doing here? She was like, I didn't know you was going to come here. So it was like hella ironic shit, ironic energy, but I wasn't even catching it. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
Then she like, fuck this. The casino ain't really cracking. Let's go to the Big Daddy's on the landing. That was down the street. We went to Big Daddy's. We chilled for a minute, but we ain't feel it. We weren't really vibing there. Then she ended up running into this dude that she talked to, and he ended up tagging along with us. So she like, let's just go to the Oz, y'all. I ain't even feeling this no more. So we head to the Oz. By this time, it's the dude he driving. It's Rico, Kalani in the passenger seat, then all of us in the back. We get to the club, we get to the Oz. My sister and Michael, they started turning up. You feel me? Like they was, but something was just not. It just wasn't hitting. Yeah. And then not only that, I'm in the club and it turned. We headed to the club and it turned 12:30 to something like that. My phone bill was due and it got cut off. I was like, my phone off. I'm in the club. So by this time, I'm really, the vibe really off. I'm on east side, no phone in the club. So dang, so my phone off, and even though I could have paid it right then and there, it just for some reason that wasn't the motive. I was just like, I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, Courtney, I'm over here. I'm finna chill. Y'all come back and find me when y'all done. I ain't finna be doing all that in the eyes. So I sat right there the whole night. But even though I knew my phone was off, I still could have had a good time, you know. But it was something that wasn't allowing me to do that, you know. It was,
I got
so
you.
the birthday girl, she ended up was mad because she lost Rico in the club somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And we got to the club now. You didn't Rico, where you at? So she done lost Rico in the club somewhere. So boom, she sat next to me the whole time. But mind you, it's her birthday, so it's me and her. We just we kind of just sitting there, just chilling. Courtney and them come back from the dance floor. We seen them. They check on us. Then, all right, 30 minutes go past. We're like, all right, we need to find Rico now. It's time to go. We know what Courtney and them at. So we look for Rico. We didn't find him. But we bumped back into Courtney and them. We like, bro, we need to find Rico. It's time to go. His bag in the car.
Yeah.
So we leave. We looking for Rico. I ain't gonna lie, we spent like an hour looking for Rico in the club. So by this time it's about 3:30, 4:30. You know, the eyes close at 6. So I'm like, y'all, it's time. It's for real. It's time to go. So she like, shit. Oh well, Rico, he'll get his stuff. He'll see me. But she mad because it's her birthday. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we heard. That's all I'm really remembering. Us going to the car. She like, man, fuck him and all that. My phone was off, but SoundCloud allowed you back then to save music to so you can listen to it. So I wasn't even trying to hear that. I kind of was just not in the mood. So I had put my headphones in. I played Billie Eilish, Ocean Eyes. I promise you, when we got in the car, and that was what I remembered. We ain't make it off the lot of the eyes. As soon as we was pulling off the lot of the eyes, somebody hit us, and I woke up in the hospital.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
It's kind of like I had to get told the story about what happened to me as far as the accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I remember, everything there.
Yeah, I do think I caught some of that interview you did with the Rimrod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you said like half your body was out the car.
Yeah, half my body was out the car. So I had these little Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton for this, but they have this like a little strap bag or whatever, and I'm in the back seat. But when I broke my neck because the bag was on my body, and then the hook, you know how the back of the seat got the head part, it had hooked over there, so that kept me in the car. But if I ain't had that bag on, it probably would have slung me out. Yeah.
Wow.
And then my sister, my sister and Michael, they was the only ones not like minor injuries, like head contusions, little stuff that they could live from if they didn't get emergency help, Mm-hmm. But Kalani, she had trauma to her brain. She had to get skin grafts. She had like glass in her body and stuff. So she stayed. I woke up before her in the hospital, and then my neck was broken 7 places, and I had some screws and plates. I mean, I still got them, but and I was in the coma for 2 weeks, and then I had to wear a halo brace and a neck brace for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot, but I'm blessed.
I mean, you don't look like you've been through it.
I mean, I don't feel like it either, so.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that was something.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a blessing that it happened to me, I guess, while I was so young, because your bones heal, like, better when you're young. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's probably later on in life, who knows how it would affect me, but as far as right now, I'm blessed. Like, I'm blessed as, like, it never happened.
So, like, you was in a coma and you just woke up?
No, I was in the coma and I had a spiritual enlightenment. I was in the coma and I felt like I went to hell a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, because I remembered it. And people be saying, I don't remember. I couldn't hear y'all, but I couldn't hear nobody. But it felt like I was dreaming, and it felt like, for real, when I woke up, the first thing I said was, the devil trying to take my soul, and God ain't let him. And everybody was over top of me like a movie, like.
What
the fuck going on? Yeah. Cause and then I'm trying to get up, but I got a halo brace, so I'm confused. I'm like, what the fuck? So, when I was in my coma, it felt like you know how an ant farm look, and you can see the ants moving through it, like the sand or whatever. Mm-hmm. It kind of felt like that. It felt like some type of way I was able to see it from a view that made it look like that, but it was like we was in a tunnel. It was dirty. It was a lot of people that like they was lined up going to a party.
So like
hell, like how hell would be described, or however people make it. So, if that was my hell, I don't know.
So like this happened like
in my coma.
Like you was in the club, then you felt like you was in a dream.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, we got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When I woke up, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh man, I got toe up. I wasn't thinking like that. I'm thinking like I'm having a bad dream, like, cause all I remember is put my headphones in again. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was in the coma for 2 weeks. So time don't exist is what I came to realize, because when you in the spiritual realm, everything move fast. It felt like I was in there for 15 minutes, and when I woke up, they said I was there for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It literally. So while I was down there, it was people there. It was literally orange, fiery red, how they describe it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if hell could be what I made it or what. You know what I'm saying?
Orange.
It literally, like, was like fiery red. And it was like people was lined up to go to a party. It was people that didn't have heads. It was snakes and people biting each other's arms, and like literally like weird, real weird. But it was vivid enough for me to remember it, to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
So it was like fire everywhere.
It wasn't even no fire. It was just the sky was red. Like the sky was red and yellow, and it was people was lined up like they was. It's almost as if they was happy to go where they was going. But it was definitely like they was lined up to go somewhere. You know, and it felt like we was straight in an ant farm. Like it was. That's what made me think it was hell. Cause why am I so low? And then when I woke up, well, when something woke me up, it was a light. You know what I'm saying? I straight seen the light, like it was a movie or something, like real life.
So was you going like in the line too, or?
I guess I was. I guess I was, because I knew that it was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a very eerie, like scary, wet feeling. Like I don't know. It was so vivid. But when I woke up, what woke me up is it felt like someone was dragging me through a sewer. That's what it felt like when I was when I was coming back. Like somebody was dragging me. Like they were dragging me through a sewer or something. And then, but it was a light. It wasn't no face. It wasn't a hand. It wasn't a gown. It wasn't nothing. It was literally like I was getting drugged by the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like it was literally a light. And then it drugged me way down the sewer wherever I was supposed to go. And when I woke up, it was people surrounding me, over me like in a movie. Seriously.
Wow.
And truthfully, God erased that stuff from my head. I don't remember vividly as I did, but that's why I did the interview, and that's why I talked about it, because it was something I wasn't supposed to. It was in my testimony for a reason. Yeah. If it wasn't for me to remember, I wouldn't have had no glimpse of it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a reason why. So I never. I mean, I want. Of course, I don't want to remember that. It was a real little graphic for me to be remembering, but. It got me into my spirituality a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, prior to, you even having
I love God. I prayed every day. Yeah, I want to know, like, I did teenage stuff. I probably had fights and the normal teenage stuff, but, like, I had a lot of friends dying at that time. So, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot that I was putting myself in, or putting in predicaments I was probably being in that I shouldn't have been. Whether I seen it as a beneficial or dysfunctional to my growing or whatever I was doing, I still was doing it. Whether I knew that God didn't want me to do it or not, you know what I'm saying, I still was doing it. And that's kind of the message I got from it, was like, maybe you think you're doing the right thing, or you think that this stuff is going to lead you to longevity in this life, but it kind of won't. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what you want to do. And this where the kind of life gonna lead to. And then like become like tapping into spirituality more kind of get you to know, like you kind of get you to it kind of not let go of that Bible, but put that Bible down right now. It's a lot more than that. You know what I mean?
What does that look like for you, tapping into your spirituality?
Knowing that God is an all-loving God. It's not no God that looks like Jesus Christ or a black disciple or anything else. I don't think God is no human. I don't think God, because I ain't get saved by a human. It was light. Whatever that was an energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that religion is real. You know what I'm saying? It's no such thing as religion. God is one being. However you view God and we have that relationship, that's why you cater to or adhere to a religion. You feel me? Like if you believe in God, but a Christian's way of believing in God is the closest that you and your family, y'all gonna be Christians. Yeah. But if your family was raised to be a Buddhist, and that's the way that y'all view God, your family gonna be Buddhist. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of it, in every religion that you have, it all ties into the same thing: good and bad, evil and righteousness. So ain't none of that real. That's all stuff to adhere to separate us, to divide us, to keep us distracted. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do.
Okay, that was heavy, man. So, like, since that accident, how have you, changed the way that you do things?
I mean, and I ain't gonna say that I don't believe in Jesus. Like, forget the Bible. If you call on Jesus' name, you're gonna know. You know what I mean? Like, It's power in the name of Jesus. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's more to that. If our history books have been altered over a test of time, they even about to be altered now with Donald Trump trying to get them out there. So we can't not just say, oh, the Bible, this is what God said. How did we ever decipher what was on that scroll if and make it English to know that this is what it is? You know what I'm saying? How did we know that he was a man? How, you know what I mean? Like, in a woman is creating a life. It's just too much questions to get to know, to understand when it comes to religion. Spirituality don't feel like that. You know, being spiritual and being religious is different. You're more open to stuff. You notice the things around you carry energy as crystals and rocks and you can literally walk past somebody and know that they day bad. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into something like that. Even manifesting what life's about, writing it down and then getting in tune with yourself and making it really happen and it coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Some people can pray all they want and they never do the action to make it work because they don't get in tune with themselves. Then they start wondering, God ain't hearing me, or this ain't working for me. That ain't my path. It is your path. You have to pray and do the work.
Yeah.
So, and I guess that's where I'm at now. I prayed enough. I've been saved enough. I've been blessed enough. I'm in my second phase of life. So it's just, time for me to figure it out and get it right. And which is why I don't really kind of beat myself up when I got to take these breaks from music, because I know that this is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you definitely got a talent for it. And I think just, your experiences and stuff that you've been very, blunt about.
Yeah.
I think the world needs that. You know what I mean? So that's dope. Like, so you are like one of the pioneers of like the new wave.
Yeah. The STL music scene.
STL music scene. Yeah. I mean, like, how does it feel being in that class and whole thing?
At times I kind of think like I've never really hit my climax or my peak at all. Because I'm a pioneer, which is why I got that respect. And when I came out, there wasn't no female rappers, so you ain't got no choice but to respect it. You can't mention female rap without mentioning Shana B in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that feels like now I'm just not getting my flowers. It took some time to get there. You know what I'm saying? It took for a couple of female rappers to surpass me, and then people to come back and be like, wait a minute, now where's she been? You know, or how did y'all skip this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
You say a couple female artists to surpass you?
I mean, not surpass, but get that global recognition. You know what I mean? Like that real deal, like A-list celebrities now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sexy is, she out of there. You know what I'm saying? But like,
any deals come your way?
Interviews?
Any like record deals?
Oh, record deals? No, not enough for me to talk about to even mention work that is worthwhile. So no.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, over the years, of course, especially when I first started being young and fresh, I was smart, so to not accept the ones that came to me though. But I guess that's the thing, like, just staying relevant, staying consistent, because even though I started making music 10 years ago, I'm still fairly young. It's still many people that don't know Shana B, never been introduced to her, never heard or seen me. So it's really just like, keep working. No matter how long it's been, I had a reason to have a break. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like, oh, you just fell off or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping off nobody wondering why I had a break. I know what I was going through. I literally broke my neck. And then my biological father passed away. Like, so I got a dad. My mom and my dad was married growing up. Then I have a stepdad too, though. And once they got divorced probably when I was like 6 or 7 or something. But my stepdad has literally been in my life my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, from then on, even it ain't like that. I ain't fuck with him or no. Like, I had basically got 2 dads. But like my stepdad, whenever I do music stuff, that's who people most likely will see me with. So when I talk, I kind of got to make that clear. So they like, I just seen you with your daddy. He ain't dad. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the dad everybody know. But like, I literally have 2 dads though. So when my biological dad died, there was another. You know what I'm saying? That's another step back, or just like how am I finna be creating music and my mind ain't right? Like, when your mind ain't right, you can't. And I just had a baby too. Prior to that, like, you know what I'm saying, postpartum I wasn't in the right mind.
Yeah, I mean, like, also, that's another thing too. Like, how is it being a mother and trying to be an artist?
I love her. Like, she loved me. Like, she record. Like, I record. Like, she was ready to sit down with them headphones on, be quiet this whole interview. You feel me? And like, if she had to, but like, my baby go to the studio with me. My engineer would come to my house with me. Like, she's very well aware that I'm an artist, and she understands. Mommy get busy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She understands. Like, I guess me is just finding that balance. I have to be there for my kid no matter what. She's first. But then you have this love that you had way before you even had a kid. So it's just like finding a balance, making the time to make the money so you can make the music. You know what I'm saying? And still being there for your kid mentally, physically, emotionally, and you know what I'm saying? Raising them to be good people. So
that's but yeah, man, I was thinking about that, man, because first off, I know it's a challenge being a female artist, and
for
then
sure,
being a female artist, and you just had a child. I mean,
and it was tougher for me too because I breastfed. Like, I did the whole 9 yards as far as like being a mom, you know. So like I breastfed. I was a stay-at-home mom for some time. It was just like, it's just like, but. Honestly, when you have a kid, it just really make you want to go harder. It make you want to, because you want to make the money to make sure they straight no matter what. If you leave here, whatever foundation you leave for them, you really want to make sure they okay. So it's kind of like, that just was kind of the fuel. Like, Shana, all right, now you tripping. You got a kid now. Come on. That's kind of what it was.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So when did you become the Lou Queen?
When I made Lou Rack, when I did that song, got that sack, literally, that was what made it. Remember, I like, just start hashtagging on your pictures, Lou Queen. And it stuck, I swear. He made that up. Because I had a song called Lou Rack. It was about St. Louis. He like, you the Lou Queen. Just start putting that. I literally started putting that as hashtags on my picture, and it stuck, and people, it just stuck.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
That was
and people,
tough.
I guess, started saying fit. It wasn't no female rappers at that time. You know. It was, but it wasn't. It was like Tiffany Fox. The female rappers before me were Tiffany Fox, Penelope Jones, and Ebony Eyes.
Yeah.
We ain't want that many. So
yeah.
Then when I came, it became later. You know what I'm saying? The Jock Kitchens, the Poodle Oaks, the Sexy Reds, the Big Boss Vets. You know what I'm saying? The Blackianas. They came like kind of after I had already made a foundation, made a wave, sat the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, just seeing them doing that and knowing that, like, I was a pioneer and probably could have gave some of these girls influence or confidence to even be that. Like, I support they shit 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. What is your relationship like with Indiana Rome?
I love Indiana Rome. He like my brother, really. Like, seriously. Whatever I need, especially when it comes to music. Even if I'm in those moments where it's like, man, I just pay bills. I cannot afford to go to the studio. Rome gonna come through for me. So, like, yeah. That's
what's up. Because, like, I don't know if I heard a project that he didn't produce. Is that true?
Well, my first two projects was my second project was by Tez Bang, and the first one was by Sleep 4000, and it had some collaborations from Rari.
Okay.
Yep, Sean Ferrari. And then yeah. So my first two albums were by him. My last two was.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Y'all got like a great like producer artist
chemistry. Yeah. For sure. And for real, it's kind of like that with every producer that I've ever worked with. Like, if we got a project together, that's kind of 9 times out of 10 how the relationship went. Like, it's very rare for me to go to a studio with a producer and not lock in. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of rare for me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I don't know, just like some of the stuff that you've been putting out that he and produce with. I don't know, it's certain just like artist producers relationships like I really really like, and you and Rome is one of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all make some hot stuff. So, the Vendetta album project, probably my favorite one.
Oh, thank you. They got the most songs out of all my projects.
Yeah. How did that artwork come about? Cause it's
Oh,
very
different in the sense.
yeah
Oh, like
yeah
it's deep. It's
like
deep. So it is okay. So the artwork came about because, like I said, remember, I went through that coma and it felt like the devil was trying to take my soul.
yeah.
So on the album cover, it has like a grim reaper reaching out, and it has four, four girls, which was supposed to be models of me. There was supposed to be four versions of me.
Gotcha.
So basically, that kind of was that. I just put four versions of me, the devil trying to take me, and I put every phase of Shana B that was kind of monumental to me until that point, And then the girls at the bottom, they represented like leeches or like even boys that would come and take, just people that was taken, and it was kind of vendetta was me getting my revenge on everything they went through. I was going through losing people that went there for me in the accident and seeing a lot that, you know what I'm saying, like a lot. The veil was released, was removed. It's like I'm saying everything that went for me. You know what I'm saying? I almost lost my life. If you can't come see me when I'm almost dead, it ain't no way I'm finna kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a lot of that going on. And then I got with Rome had introduced me to a sketch artist named Sketch Sawyer. He had made him a comic book back in the day. And he like, man, he dope. And I got with him. We worked on he literally drew all of that artwork out. And then he have some system that he draws it digitally, where he can draw and send me. This was the change I made. We did that for about a month or two until we actually came up with that. So it was a dope process.
Man, it was fire.
Thank you.
It was fire. How did you start? What made you get involved with the tornado relief?
My family was affected, so some of our businesses, tenants, and properties was affected, and just because I grew up in some of them neighborhoods, and then the spot where I would go kick it with my mom and them at the tap room was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I know the owners. I know everybody in the tap room. If I wanted a drink to get away from people, that's where I would have go sometimes, Just being a pioneer of music, like you said, it wouldn't even make sense I'm repping St. Louis, this, and that, but I can't be there for my people. And this is going to hurt my people. For real, this is going to hurt. So it's like one of them, just really seeing it for what it is. Watching Hurricane Katrina, then seeing us going through a catastrophe not really far off. You know what I'm saying? Like the world chipped in to help Hurricane Katrina. We ain't got the world. So it's like stand up for your people. That was like.
Yeah, and just to clarify, I'm talking about the tornado that hit St. Louis this year in 2025. I can't remember a time where St. Louis had
I think
tornado.
1959 was before the one that happened May 16th. I think it was like 1959 or something. So it was decades before. You know what I'm saying? And that's
I mean, it was crazy. A lot of people lost.
And then my high school was messed up. You know what I'm saying? I went to Sodan. Sodan may not reopen in the fall. It's not going to reopen in this fall. They partner with Gateway, so Sodan is in Gateway now. And then if the school district doesn't see fit to keep that open or put money back into it, Sodan may not reopen ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. That was another thing. I can't even go to my high school football games. I can't show my daughter this when mommy went to high school. That type of stuff is what made me get involved. And then the whole street of Enright where I grew up at, you know what I'm saying, is gone. It's demolished. So it was just that hitting home, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally cried for it every day I went over there. I was bawling my eyes out. I'm like, I just can't believe, like, this straight happened, y'all. Like, this, we ain't got shit.
Yeah.
But the victims, they stay strong. They really kind of, a lot of them over there really just took it to the chin for what it was. Like, and that made me want to stand up for them too, because it's like, y'all ain't gotta go through this. I mean, of course, y'all can't do nothing about it. It's a tornado, but like, y'all don't have to just like accept this and not fight for y'all neighborhoods, because they're gonna buy them out. They're gonna buy them out. It's gonna be gentrified. Your granny built this house when she was little with her family. Save your house. Save your grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them houses is literally generation houses. Most of the West and North Side houses are. I understand that, like, when people do get money, like, it's been fortunate blacks, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? People get money, they go on. They don't care about it. It's been vacos in the North and West Side for my whole life. It's vacos that we know been there. You know what I'm saying? Our whole life. So it's like, we cannot allow them to keep thinking we don't care. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so it's like, it's time to care.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're going to take it. And they're going to say, oh, well, it been sitting there for 30 years. Ain't nobody ever did nothing to it. It been molded, mildewed. Whole time, somebody in your family probably owned the land to it and they couldn't even knock it down. But now they got, you know what I'm saying, legible cause to get rid of it. Ain't nobody doing it. Nobody care. Nobody care. That's the problem.
So, I mean, do you know about any other relief efforts that's been happening down there?
So I know we partner with Action STL. They big in within Missouri Health Department and just like mental health, all of that. They are like a number one advocate, not a black nonprofit. Good. There's a lot of other ones. I wouldn't want to just say off the top of my name, but knowing that we work through Action, I'm like they one of the biggest people that we working with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the city talking about cutting some checks?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was trying to use my voice in every way I can to. It's gonna be a long fight. Then it's not like the tornado house is gonna just be fixed next year or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a journey. I just need the youth. I'm trying to relate to them in any way I can. Like if they see me as this hip Shana Blood, whatever they see me as, okay, that's cool. Let me tell you something else. Let me get you something else to follow. You followed that wave. Now follow this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to adhere to them. The youth is what we really need to get. That's the future, and that's what's being targeted at this point. 50% of Project 2025 already done. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even got started yet. It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's heavy. It's a lot going on in the city. I'm glad that you and a lot of other people are down there just really trying to give some type of relief. You know what I mean? Because it does kind of seem like what's been happening, the city could be more involved in trying to help these people get their homes back. You know?
Sure.
But salute to you for all you've been doing. You know what I mean? So like, would you ever sign a record deal?
I would if it made sense. If I could if I owned the masters to everything I did before I got in a deal. If I guess if of course the price gotta make sense, but I need to be in control. You know what I'm saying? It needs to make sense for me, not for the label. You know what I'm saying? I guess that'd be the biggest thing. But I think that's another reason why I ain't been signed. I'm smart. Shit, you know they be ready to sign the dumbass people. You tell her, not your life away. I really do. Because I know they pay attention. They probably be watching my interviews like, nah, she's gonna catch on. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah. So you saying the only way you doing it is if you own your masters?
Yep.
That's what's up.
And because if I can obtain everything that these other rappers is obtaining independently, and they sign with budgets and all this extras, I don't need that. My whole career, do you know I never had a manager, A&R, nothing. It's been Shana B. Shana B and my dad. Literally.
So what have you learned so far?
A lot. And then working for the Secretary of State, I was a corporation specialist, so I registered business, LLCs, corporations, nonprofits, stocks. I'm a notary public, so I do birth certificates, deeds, merge, licenses, all that kind of shit. Music is a business, so once you figure that out, everything else gonna flow. Ain't nobody talented no more. Like what the? That's old. It's a business. When you figure out how to work the algorithm on that TikTok and that Facebook and all that shit, you probably you might be rich the next week. Shit. It's just different, I guess. And because times change, I came in the era where I had CDs and posters. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to pop, lock, and drop to get my song to make it. Yeah. That wasn't a thing back then. So actually now it's kind of even. I have these times where I have to figure out, like Shana, you got to get on TikTok. This is one of them songs you gotta do this for, or you know what I'm saying? It's just a different ball game now. It's just like, I guess a little bit of a time it kind of be feeling cheesy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a gimmicky as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why, like, I appreciate artists like yourself who are really talented, because cheesy is cheesy.
Cheesy is cheesy. Yeah, it's very cheesy.
You know what I mean? It's not going to last that long, and like
and that's a thing too. Not lasting long. You get in fast, you be gone fast. Literally, cause I'm confused how we watching Lil Nas X lose his mind down Hollywood Boulevard the other day, but this nigga had the biggest song in the whole wide world a couple years ago. Biggest song.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
the sabotage of the industry. The industry will literally, I'll watch you sabotage yourself. They don't want no country black niggas singing. So, you know what I'm saying? They, go ahead, gay, and then devil, he out of there. They just let him sabotage. Like, literally, like... Mm-hmm. Man, just like I don't fuck with that because I just like I just know if it wasn't so much of whatever he had in his ear being pressed, whatever drugs wanted to be passed, or like if his mind was strong enough, like he would be exactly where he supposed to be. Like I don't like that. I don't like the fact that this man did have the biggest song in the world, beating all records, even the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? Like it and. How's we watching him like that? Like, I know people go through stuff, things change. I know. But even before him doing all the wilding out, the industry set him up to fail. Yeah. They sabotaged him.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man. But, I mean, like I said, that's why I appreciate you. And then just you being from St. Louis and being a talented artist. And I think that's one of the things that, I think about when it comes to my city because it seems like, we kind of have this image of we're just almost like gimmicky type artists here who aren't really lyricists, don't really make quality music, but just a lot of club music. And I don't think that's true in regards to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And other artists like yourself. You know what I mean? So I appreciate what you do.
Yep.
Sure.
And I appreciate you. But like, I guess that's another thing too. It's getting people to take you serious from somewhere like this. Because I mean, even though, like people like Sexy and like Nelly, they had times where the industry or people, the world would just ridicule them for what they were or how they talk or what they say. They stayed authentically them. That's what got people to stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stay authentic, man. Yep. And both of them seem pretty solid to me. Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
I haven't met them yet, but they both seem like pretty solid people.
For sure.
All right, so last question before I get you out of here. It's feeling like time just flew by. But
excuse me.
Who would you put on your St. Louis Mount Rushmore for music?
Music. Nike Turbo, 3 Problems, LA Foes, AMRD Huncho, and 6 Grid. Oh, that ain't me.
Yo, you named like 6.
Hey, is Mount Rushmore 5 people? And Mount Rushmore not 5? No, because they knocked some presidents down.
3 Problems, 3 people.
3 Problems, 1 person now.
Just Lil Tay.
He go by that. Like I know, but he go by that. So I ain't trying to, the Lil Tay. but yeah. So Lil Tay,
LA Foes.
Ooh, Nike Turbo.
Dang,
it's a tie between him and AM though. Because I love Nike. That's my homeboy, and I really love his music. I even got a song named after him. But like AMRD Huncho, he got me through some time. so it's like,
hey man, he be spitting that ghetto gospel.
Ghetto, yeah, very ghetto.
It's
very ghetto, authentic though. Like literally, it make you think.
That's why I said
it feel like St. Louis like that. Oh yeah,
that's why I said that, man. It feel like
very,
authentic.
Yeah,
like
very north side, very for sure.
So is it Turbo and Huncho? Or?
No, I'm gonna do Turbo. Huncho Duke already got the bigger influence anyway.
So just to recap, what's the 4 again?
4?
Yeah.
It's 4? Oh, see, yeah. So both of them. All right. Hold on. So Lil Tay, LA Foes, Nike Turbo, and Martin Hunter.
Okay, cool. Yo, well, Shana, it's been a pleasure. Any sign-offs or anything you want to do, let people know?
Make sure y'all check out the new single, Fine as Fuck, on all streaming platforms, produced by Indiana Rome himself, so y'all already know it's a banger. And until next time, I hope y'all be blessed.
All right, yeah.